Hello, I'm Maris, this is GamerQuest, and this is Half-Life Alyx. This is a VR game from Valve, or by Valve I should say, in the Half-Life series, and this game is amazing. I'm not going to lie, I've been pretty blown away by it, so we're going to get right into it. This is some combat here. It's very lifelike. It can be very startling at times. Really, I can't give this game high enough ratings of how good it actually is when you're in it. So let's talk about this. We have some drones. Pretty much you're fighting the Combine. In this storyline, there is something called an arc, and look at me. Look at me go, already dead. So we are trying to crash this thing called an arc. We're thinking it's a jail of some type, or like an archive of some type. That has some information or a large weapon that's stored in it that is floating. So our job right now at this particular juncture of the game is we're trying to find a way to get onto the Ark because it's connected with these huge cables to power supplies down in the quarantine zone. At this point also our father is working on something. We did rescue him. And Russell is our engineer guy. He made the lovely gloves that we're on, which, you know, we'll be showcasing some of their abilities in a little bit. I'm using index controllers. The finger control and grip is amazing. I mean, really, the technology's out of this world. This guy disappeared on me. He actually hid behind that tree. It was the perfect size for him. Look at that. And then he's like the same color. Oof. This was a hard part. I'm not going to lie. I definitely did this a couple more times besides what I recorded here. I mean, this was some of my final ones of it, but it was quite startling. There's actually, I think, one or two waves before even these. I think there's 2 or 3 waves at this point that I'm showing in this video. But yeah, there was some craziness. Now this screen, what you're seeing is the loading screen. What I'm seeing is an actual like 3D map of the whole area and where I've been, where the Ark is. Like, I kind of wish. All right, so that right there, I just pulled that to me. That is pretty much my gravity control that my gloves do. That's something that they're built for. I'm trying to get my stuff here. I wanted to grab stuff. For some odd reason, I'm really horrible with catching and grabbing stuff with my right hand. I can shoot fine, but I can catch and throw perfectly with my left hand in this game at this point, which is kind of easier because I'm holding the gun in my right hand. So that is actually me kneeling down. A lot of the actions, these arms throwing, things like that, that is all actually me reenacting that. That's me on my knees or crouched down, leaning over, looking. I mean, this is as real as it gets. Really and truly real. The physics in this game are amazing. It's like really, you're totally taken into this world. I can't say how good. If you have VR, you need to get this game. Like, this is just... This is like the step that VR should be taking. Like I said, the finger controls and everything like that. You move stuff on the shelves, just go through things piece by piece, like... Oops, that's me just going through. They are very particular on making sure you don't go through any of the walls. Oh, these guys are nasty. You'll get that yellow haze. So I have a reflex sight on mine right now. I now have a reflex sight while I'm doing this voiceover. I've now upgraded to a reflex sight and a laser pointer. I am going to do a playthrough of this, but I want to play through it first, at least once through, so... Oh, this game's so good, though. Ooh, look at this guy. Oof, oof. Oh, look at him. Look how good that is. The way they move, the way they help each other. He's got nothing on him, which stinks. Ooh, ooh! Look at him. He snuck behind me. So we're gonna go this. You can use smooth motion. I am using... See, there's that grab again. See that? What I'm doing is putting them behind my back to my backpack, and then whatever weapon you have out, you just reach behind you and initiate your grab with your hand, and it will pull the proper ammo out. And then you do have to load it and do the mechanisms on the guns and things like that. So again, there's a lot of realism. Oop, see, there's that. There you go. Ran out of ammo there. You always have to make sure that you do load your gun. This is my shotgun. Here you go, perfect example. There you go. Whoop. That's great. So my shotgun is modified to have a grenade launcher in the front of it. As you see, I'm picking stuff up.
What do you think, Russ? Guess we better cooperate.
Yeah, sounds like you mean business.
You had a good run.
Cooperate.
The interaction between Alyx and Russell are great too. They've done a lot of good with the voice acting and everything in there. So I'm getting my health back. Yes, that was a bug that got squished. It is so incredibly crazy looking when you're standing there looking at it in 3D in person. This is definitely a whole nother world. So this is me trying to be smooth. There we go. I got it. Clearly, I have my gun out a lot. Since I'm not good with, and I'm predominantly right-handed, so right now what I'm doing with my fingers is the way the gravity pull or grab works is that you kind of like point your index finger at it like that when it switches to orange, and then you grab and pull, or you hit your trigger and you pull. And then you have to be able to catch it or grab it in midair. So you would be, for instance, again, I have the index controllers, so they've got that certain finger control and grabbing motion. You 100% have to grab that in midair like I did there.
Last mag.
So it registers it. If you don't, you'll drop it. You got to try it again. Now, granted, you can also bend down and grab the stuff, but the gravity pull's really handy. Like, I use it nonstop. Also good for pulling things off corpses. A lot of these guys have extra ammo on them, grenades like I grabbed earlier. Right now I'm just searching around to make sure everything's clear. There are hidden things. There's boxes to destroy. That's one of the power supplies to that arc thing that we're talking about here. Oh, there we go. Look at that. I think there's... screwing up my... This is before I was really handy. I was only, I wasn't really utilizing those too much. I've definitely improved, and I use my little things, inventory pockets to death now. Always keep health in them, though. I found so far, like, grenades are nice to have, but I haven't really come into many situations where I really, really, really need the grenades. And if you're going to get into an area that you need grenades, they'll actually kind of, supply them for you, in a sense. So here's me just looking around again. Again, that other blue one is another power supply. Now, there should be lines attached to that. However, I already took those power lines down. So we have to move to the next location. So again, I'm just making sure, going through, testing doors. There's all sorts of crazy things. I don't think I fully went down here. Sometimes these gates will open. The Combine has a lot of different gates, force fields, things like that, that you can manipulate and go through and, like, find hidden areas, extra ammo depots, things of that nature. So it's really important to look everywhere. That right there is a way to upgrade your weapons. See, here I am coming back here. I'm going to put that there. So I didn't check here before I came out here. So that is that's a resin. We're gonna, whoop. That guy's resin. That's what you use to update stuff. Yeah, I already did this. So, pretty much a screen pops up and everything. You'll get, like, your mini game, which is what my little, thing that I pulled out. Oh, I think there's one there. So check this out. This is May actually leaning down, trying to push that door open, and whoop, there we go. I'm actually looking over. Whoop. Nope. Get out of here. Alright. Onward ho. This hotel right here that I'm looking at, just making sure, again, that nothing's left, was some of the craziest environments I had been in at this point in the game, and boy, I was not prepared for some of the areas I've been in since. Amazing. Seeing if I can get anything in here. Sometimes you can shoot doors open. That's another kind of cool feature. Most of the times the doors that you can shoot open, you will see a large padlock on, or some type of, like, I guess, like, item identification or notification that you can look at and say, okay, I can shoot that. Alright, here we go. And jumping down. Let's prepare. And there's the arc up in the background up there. So these... Oh, uh-oh. I think we're gonna have one of our, And there goes the grenade. Whoops! Alright, so there's one right there. Ooh, oh, he shot me in the hand. Yeah, might help if I... There you go. Ooh, right in his eye. He's got... Nope, that was a canister. Ooh, here comes some drones. Oof. I was not prepared. This is one of the big guys. Oof, I hate these guys. Where is he? And this is the thing, like, this stuff is frightening. Like, really genuinely frightening. Look at that. Oh, this is actually one... Oh, wow. Ooh. Well, I'll take that. Oh, here he is. Ooh. Oh. Look how big that dude is. Oh, this game's so good. Alright, so let's load this back in. You know, it's kind of a mix. Like, there's times where it'll just be aliens where you're fighting, like, head crabs and barnacles and things like that, or antlions. And then there'll be situations where you have to go through, like, waves of these guys. Now, obviously, this has autosave points, so you see we gotta go through this. I'm gonna do my best to go, be a badass and, kill this stuff. We'll see how well that works. Me not wanting to pick stuff up again. There we go. You do need to make sure that when you grip something, you 100% grip something. Look, this guy had no idea I was even there. He's like, oh, I don't know where she is. And then he turns around and it's like, oh. Yeah, that wasn't a good run.
Alyx.
Some of these guys have air tanks on their backs. And obviously, if you shoot the air tank, it blows up. And it's a nice big explosion and hurts or kills their friends that are running along with them. So that's always a handy thing. But it's not all of them. It's usually the guys in the semi, like, white armor. It's... their armors are they're different people. I guess you got your basic dudes. This step, like I would say, like the red and black is the one that does the drones. They have all heavied armor, like all black armor with high power weapons. Then they have the big guys with the big thick black armor and the Gatling guns. And then you've got, like, I guess your peons, like that guy I just took that grenade from, he's got... I had no idea there was a window right there that they could see me through. I really thought, like, you know, it was something else. Since then, I have not made that mistake, but that just goes to show you again how good these environments are. I do believe there is a hardcore mode for this game if you want to play it hardcore. I am just playing it on its normal setting. You know, sometimes ammo gets a little sparse, but that's how it goes. And sometimes it's abundant. That was a beautiful hit. What is that drone doing? Where did those guys come from? Yeah.
Alyx? Alyx!
Mm-hmm. Those guys, I don't even know where those guys came from. Like, they just pop in everywhere. I mean, you'll think you're done. Next thing you know, you got like 4 or 5 more running out of literally nowhere. It can be pretty crazy pretty quick. We're gonna health up again. That is so awesome. I'm not gonna lie, I was really weirded out when I saw that at first. It was very... I just wasn't prepared for how real everything looks when you're in this headset. And how good everything is done in this game. And there's me doing it again, and then I realized, oh, Windows! Duh! Out now. Ugh, that was all in his skull. Look at this guy. How did he get there?
Alyx? Alyx, you still there?
Oh my god, this is the craziness of this. I had one guy sneak up on me, one of the big guys with the Gatling gun sneak up on me. I turned the corner, he's right in my face. Luckily, there was no microphone on or anything like that, but I, like, screamed, I fell, like, it was just... There's been a couple games that have done that to me. And then, of course, you'll laugh about it later. Alright. Let's give it our all here and get our health back. Here we go. Am I ready? Got my shotgun. Let me load in. Yeah, that's a combine weapon, that rapid fire weapon. I had to find one that was non-linked to any DNA. Combine actually program their weapons with their DNA, so you cannot take any of their weapons from their corpses. I was able to find one that was in a box unbound, so I set it with my DNA, so now at least I have a rapid fire weapon. Where are these guys? Oh, I heard them. Oh, they're there. Tell you what, that combine weapon. Ugh. Like how I put my hands down and everything, that flash of that grenade was a little disorienting. Damn. Ooh, that wasn't a good noise. Reload. I believe we have one left. Yes, indeed we do. Oh, that still had bullets in it. What's wrong with me? Oh, there's a grenade. Yep. So close. So close. Sad thing is, I don't think I actually heard that grenade noise because I was so in the moment that it's just one of those things that I didn't pick up right away. And going back and watching it, it's like, that's quite loud. I should have picked that up. But, you know, that's in hindsight. So I'm going to do my little strategy here of healing up again. Because obviously that's going to give me my best chance. I'm certainly no Joanna Dark from Perfect Dark. I'm getting my butt whooped here. That's what makes this so good, though. Because, like, yeah, you would think it'd be frustrating, but you know what? It's just, you'll get it. It's just getting through it. Phew. That's when I get really mad. I just roll up fast on these guys and just shoot them with the shotgun, because it does so much damage. Only carries max, like, 4 bullets or 4 shells, but the grenade launcher on it is great, though. It only carries 1 grenade, but it's perfection. Can't tell you how much I utilize that grenade launcher at this point. Oh, look at that! Took him out in his leg. Oof. That hurt me looking at it. Alright, so here we are, just scanning real quick. Scanny, scanny. Environments are crazy. Obviously, you can see we've got more out here, and there comes a grenade. Again, I must not have... Back out. Yeah. Oof. Oof. Oh. Hey, friend. Yeah, I hear that. There we go. Look at that beautiful Bomberman throw. That's a mighty throw. That's not White Bomber. That's mighty. With my left hand, no left. I throw a lot of things in this game. It's good practice. Especially when you're clear. So, wow, they still think I'm over there. Alright, so here we go. Here's me loading my shotgun up, because, yeah, they're still thinking I'm over there. That's great. This guy... Ooh, yeah. Okay, oof. Where is he? There he is. Oh, yeah, beautiful.
Individual, you are now charged with multiple level 5 anti-civil activity violations. Please
Oh, my.
cooperate with ground protection team. Ground protection
You think, Russ? Guess we better cooperate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Business.
You had a good run.
Cooperate.
Yeah, cooperate, alright. Oops. I will certainly cooperate. There's another nice bolt. Really, if you have VR, definitely pick this game up. This is spectacularly done. Just really, the environments, the physics, going through everything. Here's me coming back in here, but yeah. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to donate, go to GamerQuest.tv/donate, and I will see you on the next video.